Well, they make up a very elite band of federal agents. Their job is shrouded in mystery, intrigue, and danger.
Tonight, News 10 is granted full access for a rare undercover look inside U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement as it searches Northern California for immigration fugitives.
News 10's Cornell Barnard has the exclusive story.
Their job begins long before dawn.
First guy, he's a validated gang member. He's a Sacramento. He also has
Federal ICE agent Mike Vaughn leads the briefing, describing who is on the radar.
We've done surveillance on these targets, followed our leads, and we should be successful.
Please drive to highlighted route.
First stop, South Sacramento, where agents hope to nab an ICE fugitive, a wanted dangerous felon living in the U.S. illegally.
Many of these individuals are members of transnational gangs, child predators, they're violent criminals. What they're capable of is anyone's guess.
The killing of an ICE agent this month in Mexico by drug lords, a reminder how dangerous the job can be.
Every officer's intent is to go home to their family every night.
Our car is one of 3 undercover vehicles staking out the house.
Target is just getting in the vehicle. Move.
Turn off the truck. Turn off the truck. Apague su carro.
The suspect is quickly captured, but he doesn't seem surprised.
So this individual had his day in court. He was ordered removed by an immigration judge. He was actually removed from the country, and he's illegally re-entered, which is a felony offense. He's a known Sacramento gang member, so he is definitely an ICE fugitive.
Minutes later, it's back on the road, where this home in Del Paso Heights is under surveillance.
So older guy's taking the trash can in.
He's not the man ICE agents want, but this man is.
Okay, come on up. The guy's in the Suburban getting ready to leave.
The target suspect, known only as Javier, arrested outside his home on the way to work.
That's like my dad right there.
Right in front of his family.
I don't think he should be taken. Honestly, I think this is bullcrap.
Now, agents say the man who was living here is the poster boy for an ICE fugitive, not only in the country illegally, but wanted for selling drugs and car theft.
So with that mix of crimes, I mean, who knows what he's able to do? I mean, drugs and then stolen property just don't mix.
Those arrested are taken here to the ICE Enforcement and Removal Office in downtown Sacramento, where they are fingerprinted and interviewed. Javier tells me it's a misunderstanding.
2005, my green card expired. I sent the money order.
You didn't know the federal agents were looking for you?
No.
Some who are being held here have green cards, but breaking the law got them taken away. Rival gang members, Norteño and Sereno, are separated.
They also say you're a gang member.
Who said that?
No.
You guys call it a gang, I don't. I call it a brotherhood.
So what's going to happen now?
I'm going back to Mexico.
Last year, ICE fugitive operations teams in Sacramento made 500 arrests. A third of them had criminal histories. But deporting them all isn't possible.
And they can't send me back. They don't want me. I don't want them to go back there, so I gotta stay here.
Chayo Seichao is from Laos, a country with no diplomatic relations with the U.S.
Thank you.
For now, he'll remain on U.S. soil.
Our priority is to identify criminal aliens, threats to the public, threats to our national security. Do you have a green card?
At the Sacramento County Jail, ICE agents interview criminal aliens.
Are you a gang member?
Foreign-born inmates with green cards who have committed violent crimes. Their next stop will be before an immigration judge.
Copy.
For Agent Vaughn and his team, it all begins again tomorrow. New targets and arrests.
Our priority is identifying the worst of the worst, getting them off our streets, and ultimately out of the country.
In Sacramento, Cornell Barnard, News 10.
Today, ICE has about 100 fugitive operations teams in the U.S. Agents admit, though, with millions of illegal immigrants and many of them fugitives, the job is just overwhelming.
Agents will continue to target the worst of the worst and return them to their native countries. But as Cornell Barnard just showed you, there is no guarantee they will stay there.